Say it all here. Okie dokie. So, I have literally done nothing since last we played. You'll find I'm not exactly where we were standing, because I came through here to see if I could leave, to maybe go and do some grinding off stream. They won't let me leave. And it's like, well, that's okay. I can understand why they're not going to let me leave, and I see an item there. And I could have quite easily, if I wanted to, okay, we're not picking that up, went and grinded, like, down here where we were. The main reason I didn't is just in case it triggered something like a tutorial or something, that's something I wanted to be captured on stream for the recordings and things like that. So that's why we've actually not done any form of progression. Because, like I say, I wanted to do a bit of grinding, I wanted to go back to the arena and stuff offline. But yeah, it's like there's these guys down here, but I'm pretty sure what's her name's probably in our party now. Yes, she is. Big chunk of shield. What to give you? Guess we just give you that. And I feel like one of our first fights is going to be like a tutorial with her of like, how do you use her? There we go, I didn't even get to run into them properly. This thing sure hits hard when it charges at you. Let's see if I can help that. I'll drive it back with this great shield. Yeah, this is exactly why I didn't want to progress. Sandra strikes a shield as the earth to attack the enemy. Protect allies. If it hits an enemy, it'll down them and weaken any subject in charge attacks. This move also boosts all allies' defenses and elemental defenses. Press control to use to boost attacks of party members not past speed in battle.
If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
Annihilation. I'm on it.
That was not the one that was charging me. Success. Even though I get charged by the other one. When boars and other enemies try to charge you, use calling consider a boost attack will stop the attack as dead in their tracks and weaken any subsequent attempts.
Charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. You're finished. You're on. Sonic thrust.
Denied.
Here I come. It's over.
Here's evil.
You're on. Pierce through. Try this.
Ready to go.
Castle.
Here's evil.
Dragon form.
Here goes. Dance in the wind.
Flaming thrust.
In here.
You're on. Sonic thrust.
Oh, he's triggered.
Leave the chargers to me.
I'm not done. Sonic thrust.
Oh, we've got this entire thing. Unbreakable wall. God, you've got a lot of points. Dizzy spin, water snake form, falling storm, I'm going to disable. Now you can move while garden. Yes, probably a good idea. We'll pick that up. What's this? Complete a novice training. Power strike proficiency. Favorite meals cooked. New ability. Cover. Increase gauge. Pretty much almost got everything. Let's see how we doing now. Oh yeah, people still need some more. Yeah, I was working to get that with her. You can also change which allies are in the fight. You can also change which character will fight in combat as well as who you wish to control. I didn't fully read that aspect, I was trying to go back briefly. Real quick, Astrals. Falling Storm. Dizzy Spin, I think Water Snake. Water Snake Wake, Dizzy Spin. Now you're probably wondering why do I keep disabling these abilities in everyone that's not in the field. It's because if they keep using that ones in particular, then they just don't learn anything new. I noticed. At least that's how it felt. They started learning a lot more new stuff when I told them to stop using them abilities.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I'll take the crystal. Look at smoke, guess we have to run straight through it. It's unhealthy. Wait here until it disappears. No, we don't have to do that. It's a good time to put my guardsman train to use. Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see what you do with that. Where? Yeah. We'll get more about that later. Yes, because that's total.
Use arts like that.
Yeah, but still, what's with that smoke and these Zoogles around here?
This is...
Right, you are, and it makes energy extract easier. The cushion, the base of it. Ground rocks is fine. Back in the day, it wasn't uncommon for people to accidentally fall in. But now that nobody is forced to do that sort of hard labor anymore, such accidents are rare these days. Thankfully so, things are getting better than they used to be here.
Gotta break through!
There! Got I'm on it! Photon tornado! Lightning attack! Thunderblade! Sonic strike! I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Oh, that was cool.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
So, okay, that's the optional way down this way.
How long have they been mining this place out?
Since before I was born. Or so they tell me. Probably for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time. Out of our way!
Sonic Thrust!
One more! Not a dream!
Renix Flash!
Dance
No
with the
escape!
wind!
Be still!
Feel, it's a duel of the arts!
It's over!
Ready to go! I'm on
Solo dance! Sonic Thrust!
Do it!
They just sit still! Strion, can you take care of that?
No sooner said than done!
I'm just through! Renix
Now!
Flash! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Probably still my favorite one. Just 'cause I'm a big fan of lightning.
Onward and upward.
This is optional. Purify.
Little help!
Take this!
Glacier Spear!
You're finished!
Here's Evo!
Dragon Shell!
Seal.
Try this!
Freeze Lancer! I'll be saving you!
Try harder!
Lightning
Take
Blade.
this! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Rising Phoenix!
Hit a word!
Here I go! You're finished!
In here!
Sonic
Go!
Thrust!
Go! I'm only getting started! Crossblade! Here!
It's over!
He's dead!
I'll run you through!
I was gonna say, what? I've been on 1 HP for a while now.
That's my cue!
All mine! Shut him down!
Let me help!
Nope. Press it just too late.
Running flat! It's over! Remember!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Out of our way!
Pierce through! Try this! I'm on! Running flat!
Where are you going?
Sonic Thrust! Burn in hell!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
That's them all dealt with.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Charge!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Far enough!
In here!
Pierce through! Try this! Running flat! Downfall! Aim for the weak spot! Sonic Thrust! Take it! Take this! Pierce through!
Just getting
Try this!
Hope this works! Do it!
Whirling Tempest.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Don't get careless.
Money! Should I use some of this? Heals people? Sure, there we go.
Here I come! I'm not done! I'm on Sonic Crush! Be still! Lunarondo! Mirage! Not a chance! I'm not done! This one's all mine! Try this! I'm ready! We did it! My turn! First strike! You're finished!
Annihilated!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I'm a tanky type person. I'm worried of the scratches.
Hi, Hoodle!
Oh, he's triggered this thing, okay.
Sonic Crush! Try this! Blended Blast! You're finished! Hit a word! I'll crush you!
Mystic Art!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! What's this?
Sonic Thrust! Go away! Blended Blast!
God, I'm gonna be quick with that.
Dragon Form! My turn! You're finished! Blended Blast!
Any injuries?
Now we go around, go the normal way.
Get lost!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
In here!
Pierce through! Try this!
Swallow dance!
Blended Blast! Dragon Form!
Hit a word!
Sonic Thrust! Try this! Blended
Whoa, now!
Ow!
You're mine!
I'll tear you apart!
Swallow dance! Now,
Thank
while
you.
it's reeling,
Take it down!
here I come!
In here!
Sonic Thrust! Blended Blast!
I was trying to get ready because I seen the gauge building up. You don't get a lot of time.
I'm pretty lucky.
Guessing another kind of optional way. Purify this. Oh, heavenly treat. Well, we want to save that.
This place is a lot more complicated than I expected. Is this the right way?
Little help!
Pierce through! Try this! First strike! Blended Blast! Dragon Form!
It's over! Sonic Thrust! In the wind!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Lunarondo! You're mine! Sonic Thrust!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Right.
There is an item there. And there's still a hell of a lot more stuff. Guess that's the way we're actually maybe meant to go.
Take this! Sonic Thrust! Try this! Blended Blast! This one's all mine!
Go for the weak point!
Pierce through! Try this! Blended Blast! I'm not done! Sonic Thrust! Dragon Form! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
I keep trying to see what she's like with other people and she keeps bringing on to me.
I'll finish you here and now! Commander of Heaven.
Again!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Seems about right to me.
I want to see what our combo moves with everyone else is.
Oh, this looks nice and tough. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Try this. I'm on. Blended Flash. You're finished.
Armor won't save you.
I'm not done. My turn. I'll run you through.
Do it!
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone! I'll heal you all!
Not a chance.
I need to be stronger. Let's dispose of the trash.
It's on.
Thank you.
Eat this. Good now. Eternal devastation. Aim for the
Cool.
Blended Flash. Be still. No escape. Mirage. I'm not done. Try this. Blended Flash. You're finished. Dragon Form. Try harder. My turn. It's over.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Nothing that way. Bring him up there. Ba-ba-boom.
Dragon Form. We did it. Time to do it. My turn. You're mine. Try this. Blended Flash.
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one. Here's
You're
my
mine.
card.
I'm on it. Pierce through. Try this.
Pretty sure by using them like charge moves is how I unlock
No
more.
scratches on my shield or my armor.
Oh, I seen a thing up ahead.
Looks like we've arrived.
This is the way to the medical facility, right?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
Time for a boss fight. Yes, I want to touch this mysterious power that makes me so I'm ready for anything.
So there really is an underground lake here. Tell me, where is the medical facility?
It's not here. In fact, it never even existed in the first place.
But I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes. Where could they have all gone?
They are the
The
lake.
answer is right in front of you. You need but open your eyes.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say that they all drowned in this lake?
They are the lake.
No. They're just what you see before you. What's left when matter ceases to be matter? Perhaps the scale is throwing you off. Let me show you what I'm getting at.
What?
No way. It can't be.
So then, this entire lake is...
People.
Yes. All this is the hollowing.
I still don't follow, Miguel. What happened to your hand? And what is this hollowing you speak of?
This is what I wanted to show you, my lord. When a life form's drained of its astral energy, its physical form breaks down completely. A death leaving no physical remains. All that's left is a reflective substance, the only proof that matter once existed at all. That hollowing is the substance that fills this lake.
This whole lake. How many people? How many Danans?
You actually expect me to believe all that? That an astral arts illiterate Danan would know of this unseen atrocity? And that I, a Renan lord, would have no knowledge?
I have one last piece of evidence, Lord Dohalim. This is a fruit of Helgen. The cause of all of this.
He's gonna eat infinite. Oh no.
What are you doing, Miguel?
He's sacrificing his own life to prove the evidence.
Here is your proof, my lord. Proof of the bounds of your knowledge. Proof of the countless Danan deaths under your watch. No, they were not merely deaths. Those Danans were completely erased. And now, the only testament is that lake of hollowing.
Miguel!
Someone close to you is behind all of this. This person is amassing huge amounts of astral energy. You have to stop them. You're the only one who can prevent Menancia from returning to the living hell that it was once before. I beg you, for the future of the utopia you have created, please stop them. Don't let your dream die just as it's become a reality.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I...
Miguel! Miguel! Miguel!
Forgive me, Kisara. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could open his eyes.
Shit, dude.
I didn't have much time left anyway. Please, help our Lord Dohalim to make our greatest dream a reality.
There's all the proof.
Miguel! Miguel!
memory of his past is breaking him.
Stop! That voice! Make it stop!
Are we about to have to fight him?
What is this? His master core's going berserk.
Yep, okay, fighting him. Oh, he's went into fucking thing mode straight away.
But we need your help. We gotta get him under control.
Damn! As if he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
Eagle Fly! Blaze Steel!
Try this!
Raging Cascade!
Blended Flash!
That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone!
I'll freaking dump it!
Pierce through!
Lightning Orb!
Dragon Form!
Lightning Orb!
Oh, say, ow.
Water! Hear my lightning dragon spell!
Pierce through!
Pierce evil!
Try this! Blended Flash!
Talon Sword! Raging Storm! Whirlwind! Gemini
Oh, learned Razor Cyclone.
Dance in the wind! Down here!
Dragon Form!
I'll be saving this one! Here I go! Sleep now!
Blended Flash! You picked the wrong
I'll
one!
be saving this one!
Sonic Thrust! Here I come! Try harder!
I'll tear you apart! I really owe you one.
Here I come!
That freaking
I owe you one!
Hear my call!
Try this!
Raging Cascade! Burning Strike! Water!
Here I come!
Flood! Here, let me hunt! Dance in the wind! Junior!
Here I come!
Sleep now!
Dragon Form! Sonic Thrust! Try this!
Healing Circle! It's well!
I'll tear you apart! Try harder! Now!
Freeze Lancer!
You're
Dance in
finished!
the wind!
You're trouble! Dragon Form! You're on! Try this! You're mine! I won't lose. Not now, not ever. Now! Here I come!
Look out for the charge attack!
Nothing gets through me.
I'll say, for that charge, I kind of need my shield user.
Blended Flash!
Searing teleport! My will!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that.
Searing Sleep now! I'll be saving everyone! Wind action!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm
Here,
just
let me
getting
help.
started.
Here's a healing arc!
There! No further!
He stopped moving!
Get him now!
Please forgive me.
Blended Flash! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lunar Rondo! Eat this! Dragon Form!
Oh no.
Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Try this! No escape!
Here, let me help.
It's too much! Can't move!
This would be a real good time to know how to switch. God damn!
It can't end here.
Oh, that's like an analysis type mode? Items.
This should do it.
That's a way of figuring out. It's a way I'll do it. Oh, now he's using a spell. Ah, Jesus Christ.
You picked the wrong fight. Now I'm superior. One more. Tiger Blade. You're mine.
Oh no, here we go again.
Look sharp. Take this. Tiger Blade. Commander of Heaven.
Am I the only one she can combo with at the moment?
Are you all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life
How
of
I
a
get
dear
on?
friend.
Good, I just beat.
The life I took and the bloodshed, the hatred that it earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear. But the screams and tears of the slaves, they would reawaken my memories of that day. The memories of my friend's scream, and the tears of the one who mourned him. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to remember.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Danans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
And for your own selfish reason.
It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death. All for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process, well, then that was just an added benefit. Or perhaps I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed? So you're saying that everything you stood for? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
I'm not sure.
So this...
I know I've heard like Kirito, I've heard Meliodas.
This is who you really are.
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
If you can find out, like I say, the game's called Tale of Arise.
Just kill me. I'm nothing. I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
And how's that going to look like to everyone else on the outside of this?
This man... This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind!
Is he not even taking the Master Core with him? Yeah, he voices Meliodas and Kirito. Yeah, that guy's Law in the background, the monk-looking dude. That's who he plays in this game. That voice actor.
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
There you go.
I
There he
still
is.
have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balsef was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shion.
In case you've forgotten, I don't...
Guys! I think something's going on outside.
Kisara! There you are!
What's happening?
Kelzolik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Danans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
Now the real enemy shows his face.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Danans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renan sided with Kelzelik. There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
You're right. I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes. What are you all doing?
Coming
I
along.
thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in
Oh,
this.
too late. We're already involved.
Totally said it himself, right? All of us. We're liberators.
Thank you.
This is where Shy Government unlocks a new skill panel.
Will things be okay?
No, honestly, I would have thought you would have unlocked a new skill panel. That would have been perfect for
For
her.
now, let us get to the palace.
For now, let me talk, see if I can get some equipment. No. Yes, craft and equipped. Nope, still need Astral Mass. You've already got your best. Rock Wall is still better than what she's got. Better than nothing. And that also requires Astral Mass, so craft it and equip that. Sell. Yes, there we go. Rest.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Make sure we go into this with all of our CP and everything. It'll probably give us all back before. But once again, though, it's just another meal to make with Shion.
Tells me they're not exactly happy to see us.
Then we'd better go in prepared for whatever welcome we get.
Got some
We have to stop
cutscene
the
stuff.
Catholic.
Don't you think it's about time you drop the sir?
He always treated us Danans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along?
Probably.
I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
I mean, he did get warned.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides, I want to believe that this realm really can do better too.
Okay. Go out to the street, push towards the palace.
I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead and quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the palace?
Okay, so what level are we? We're at 23 on everything. So still 2 levels from recommended of taking on Kirito.
Bastards out.
The palace is fairly fucking quiet.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
Swallowing
How could this be happening?
somewhere.
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
They're all locked, aren't they? I want to explore, you bastard! Oh. What the? Ari's inside the palace.
Hey, Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
Something strange,
What
you say?
kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him.
Even sounds like
but I
Kirito's
could
funny.
sense something
Oh, it's
was there.
great. Well, I tried to fight
Probably
Kirito
something
last stream
invisible.
An invisible
because of the I've got the Kirito Asuna DLC,
Better be careful in any case.
and I had Law with
I'd
me,
rather we
so it's
not
just
find out
Kirito
after it
talking
jumps
to
us and tries
Kirito.
to rip our throats out.
Gotta break through. I see one, eh? Sonic Crush! Eat this! Rolling smash! Pierce through! This freaking does it! No shield can stand up to these things! Hold my lord! Mind freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Not here! I'm not done! Infernal Torrent! You're mine! This freaking does it! Sonic Thrust! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! Dragon Shell! It's over! We did it! I'm on it! Take this! I'll run you through! Thanks!
Annihilation!
Eagle Fire!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Well, hey guys.
I won't forgive you!
You picked the wrong fight, damn it! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Commander of Heaven!
Yeah, I'm literally starting to think like it's only us she can do stuff with. Oh no, there we go.
And I'll stop your life!
Okay, that's a cool one.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor.
So now I need to see her with our gun lass and our mage lass. Free food? Yes, please. This probably is not a good idea.
Right.
If you need anything here, feel free to take it.
Right.
Looks like some solid equipment.
A recipe as well. Equipment, guardsman armor. Put on this.
Hi, Hoodle.
I'm going in. I see one, eh? Watch this.
Freeze Lancer. Where that came from?
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Noble room. Use the key.
I won't show you any mercy. Now you learn.
That's my cue.
Sonic thrust. Shut him down. Blending flash. Swallow dance.
At some point, like I say, I really do need to play as the others.
All right.
We're gonna go and check up every room.
There are enemy forces here too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
Get lost.
Bring him down. Be still. Come on. Release through. Push that gun out of your hand.
Lightning raging.
Nothing gets by me. Be still. Take this.
Oh, he was almost ready to do a finisher on.
Nicely done.
Hi, Hoodle. You'll have no mercy.
Fire support. Try this. Blending flash.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Dragon Sword Force. Mission. I'm on board.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
Normally, the Zeugles are kept in specialized training facilities and only get let out in cases of emergency.
Like this one, for instance? Give me a break.
Yeah, because this is an emergency.
Go no further!
Armor won't save you! I see one, eh? What the? You picked the wrong fight!
Go for it!
Oh, here we go. Oh, puts ice all over her shield to smack it. Okay, that's fucking cool.
It's almost too strong. Split it open! Be my guest! Try this! Blending flash! Be still! Mirage! Try harder! Not a chance!
Ready and ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Here
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Try this!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Let's see. I can't wait to see what she's going to be doing with like a dedicated spellcaster, pretty much.
What's this thing?
Just a bunch of money.
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
So we found a key to somewhere. It's actually kind of cool. So, like I say, we've got as a reminder, March 4th, 8 PM GMT, D&D. Something kind of amusing about it is there's a subclass I've been working on, like a homebrew subclass. And that subclass is essentially pretty much Shion. I started working on that before I played this game, but she's almost identical to the subclass I've been trying to design in pretty much every way.
Out of our way!
I'll smash you! You're mine!
There we go. Learn more of that.
It's over! Just getting started! Dazzle! Here I come! Mirage!
Any injuries?
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on.
Ba, 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 ba.
No backing down! Bring him down! Burn it out! Fire support!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Commander of Heavens! Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Engaging combat.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
You got
Blade and fish.
Now you'll learn!
Take this.
Healing circle goes on fire. Where that came from?
Now I'm in the groove.
Raging storm.
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Nicely done.
And what do we have down here? Entrance plaza. Meeting room.
Little help.
Engaging!
Mega ray.
Blending fire in the hole!
I'll be saving this one.
It's over!
Too much to handle?
Fire support!
Dance in the wind! Mega Ray here!
Fall back!
I'll be saving this
Fire escape!
I'm
just getting started! Fall back!
Let's just back away from him for a while.
Mission!
Any injuries?
Look, another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Aren't we in the office?
Let's see if we can find it.
No, we're in the meeting room. Right then. To the office, wherever that is. Have I been to the office yet? Yes, I have. However, I've got two other places I want to go to first.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Seems about right to me.
An opponent like this should be easy. My
Not in your
shield?
dreams.
I owe you one. Escape!
I'm only getting started.
Take down the defense. Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind.
I'll finish you here and now!
First strike! You're up! Run you through! Here I come!
Air thrust.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
It's locked.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm on! Good morning! Sonic Thrust! Sonic Thrust!
Take my revenge on you.
For my lord!
Here's a hero.
It's almost too
Where are we going?
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
I'll flash you!
My shield! Storm! Dragon Swarm! Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Yes, treachery.
Right, here goes!
Engaging!
Not on my watch.
Done
Only
it!
getting started. Wind
I'm on it.
More with that. I
go.
never miss.
Take this! Sonic Thrust! Blending! Dragon! You got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle.
It's too strong! All yours! Be my guest! Take this! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here I go.
Now!
Like
Here I
astral
come!
energy. Mega ray.
Fire support! It's over! Winner back! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I will eventually
Room for
see.
improvement.
Elixir.
This looks nice and tough.
No way into the Lord's chambers yet, though. He's just hiding in his room this entire time.
Even if
Oh, there we go.
Danes and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're...
I see one, eh? Dragon Swarm! Burn it out! Pierce through! Blow away!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue.
It's armor.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all. Raging
I can carve through armor! My shield!
in here.
Dragon Swarm! Right!
Now, shield. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
I need to be stronger.
I noticed we're getting astral masses. We're getting the stuff we need to craft the newest equipment. Oh no. Break this.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's...
Now, considering we just had that thing, time for another big boss fight.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord...
Hey, Mr. Soly Soul. Time for the real boss fight of this area. See him mumbling but not saying anything.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Really doesn't like it.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah.
So I joined for a boss fight?
Stable
Pretty much.
excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death. You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
It's invisible? Oh, good lord.
My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful! Test the sky is mine! By the power of water!
Aim for the weak spot.
More with that eagle! Lost! You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
I owe you one. Hurricane! Pierce through! Just getting started. It's too much.
Raging cascade! Rock field!
God, a lot of us are pretty much almost dead.
Photon blast!
Vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Raging cascade!
Try this. Glimmer dragon! Blending blast! Dragon form!
Lightning!
First strike!
Lightning! Raging cascade!
Yep, getting away from all that. That's danger.
Sonic thrust!
This one! Healing circle!
That's the spot.
More where that came from!
Try harder!
Come to an end.
Not a chance! I'm not done!
Evil! Shining
Dragon
Crazy
form!
Raging cascade!
You're
Here's a
finished!
healing art!
Pierce through!
What's this?
That's freaking
Blending blast! Castle!
Dragon
You're on!
Thunder Field! Annihilation!
Here I
Raging
come!
cascade!
Try harder!
Oh, now I'm really
Oh,
Here's a healing art!
I really
Cover
owe you
the
one.
casters!
Now! Take this! Castle!
Dragon Shield!
Lunar Rondo!
In here! I'll be safe! First aid!
Try harder! My turn! Strike!
Glimmer Dragon! Shiny! Supernova! I'll heal you all!
It's on!
Here's Russell! Light Astral Energy!
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
Here goes! Air Thrust! Light Astral
I'll tear
Energy!
you apart! Dragon Swarm! Talon
Thunder
Sword!
Field!
ow. Come on.
Try this!
Lightning Orb!
Blending blast!
Here's a healing art!
Take this!
Photon!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here's a healing art!
Take this! Dragon Shell! Start up!
Raging Storm!
Glacial Spear.
Pierce through!
Enemies incoming!
Then we'll take them down.
You're mine! It's over!
Hear my call!
What's this?
Glacial Spear! Here's Eagle! Strike never miss!
Stop, everyone!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
That's
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help.
Now!
It's weakened!
Here I come! This ends now!
Thank you.
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Lightning Orb!
Sonic Thrust! This
Here's
one's
a
all
healing
mine!
art.
Blending Blast!
Hey, that's on it! Lightning Orb!
Glacial
Spear! Here's the wind!
Eruptive Ring!
Air Thrust! Freeze Blast!
Sonic Thrust! Burn in hell!
Here's a healing art!
Pierce through!
First aid!
Thanks!
I'll fix you up!
Pierce through! I owe you one!
Oh, I tried to use a thing when I didn't have enough power.
Supernova! Dance in the wind! Annihilation!
Oh, we're doing charging now, are we?
Handle this! Mega Ray!
That's much better.
Here's a healing art!
Dragon Swarm!
Rip and tear!
Take this!
Okay, I can see our thing getting low.
Pierce through! Try this! Blending Blast!
I'll heal you all!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
We'll say no.
Shut him down!
You guys keep going for a while. I'll just.
I'll heal you all! Healing circle!
Try harder! Now! Here I come! Pierce through! Try this! Blending Blast!
I can carve through armor.
It's on!
Here comes something big.
Try to dodge! Healing circle! Hey, that light astral energy! Lunar blast in the wind!
Take this!
Field!
Struck!
More
Pierce
for the
through!
stockpile! Healing circle!
Blending Blast! Dragon Form! We caught him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
I'll heal you now!
Face Blast!
I'll
Be still!
this one! I can't heal you forever!
Infernal Torrent!
Hey, you're done! Annihilation!
Now I'm in the
Blending Blast!
Quick item usage.
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning thrust!
It's over.
I can handle it.
Try harder! My turn! Here I come!
Don't get in my way.
Oh, she's just powered up.
Here I come! Sonic thrust! Try harder!
The healing circle.
Thanks!
I'll fix you up. I'll take it from here.
Oh,
Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar!
oh.
I'll bring you down, Death Abyss.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Okay, her Misty Arc look cool as fuck.
You filthy slaves are despicable.
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship. Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
Oh.
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
He's been cleaning up after all the mess.
You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Mahak-Sar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go to Mahak-Sar, Ganeth Horrors, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Big saving his, like sparing his life.
Are you alright with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord?
Well, we already have a
Least
Renan.
intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
You've befriended Dolomin, Cassandra left your party. Master Core of Earth. Cheese fondue recipe. If Dolomin perfectly evades an enemy attack, his senses become heightened and his rod will gain momentum, gradually extending its reach. His penetration will also rise, letting him interrupt enemy attacks and land critical hits on them more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
So, one of the first things we should probably do, get through all this, right? Fairy Circle, Aqua 7, Raging Lunar Storm. Fleet-footed enemies nulled by boost attacks. Novice training. Don't see anything about KO prevention, so probably has it one of his other stuff. There we go. Parts of him. Raging Lunar Storm. Remember that one. Fairy Circle. And what was the last one? Raging Lunar Storm, Aqua Serpent. That one. Hey look, here's the DLC one they give you for him, and it's worse than his base. Makes all the sense in the world.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No.
No.
Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Now, can I go around here now? So many more rooms to explore. We're sorted, lads. We found the kitchen.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Ah. Good thing we went exploring.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
It's right in the cupboards of the kitchen. It's fine. Storeroom 1. Retreat.
What's this thing?
It's money. Ba, 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 ba. The library. Almost looked like it was going to be like a little small secret room there. Omelette recipe! And now officially make an omelette. And that looks like everything on this floor. Time to leave, I guess. We're almost 25 on everything. Can always come back.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Was she standing there like the entire time?
Did you come to say goodbye?
Nope.
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
Didn't even call him
understand.
Lord.
I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Are you still feeling iffy about having Renner around? Comrades in Freedom. Ooh, a new ability. Was I saving up for something particular on you? I don't think I was. Grab that. I could do with that. Oh, do I finally have enough to get this for you? Yes! You can cast while moving now. Advanced subquest. Ooh.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Menancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay.
Come on.
It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Got a few of these, maybe.
Even after in the end.
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Outside we go then.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited.
No choice. Pierce through!
Annihilation! Lightning Blade! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Shadow Ray! Pierce through! Lightning condemned!
Ow.
I wish I could brawl like you, Law.
You wish to learn my secret?
Yes, Master. Please, teach me the art of defense.
Nicely done.
Oh.
I won't forgive you!
Raging cascade!
Sleep now!
Hear my voice! Here's evil!
Dragon Force! Solo dance! Bullseye, Shion! Nice!
Get out of my sight line or you'll get hit!
Oops, right, sorry, Betty.
I guess you like to do things now and again.
Live, unstoppable.
Saying you're not like that all the time.
I tried to do it.
Nicely done.
In a tree up here somewhere or something? Aha!
Hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
We'll go and check out the forest in a moment.
Ow! Pierce through!
Into the shadows!
Blended thrust! Lightning thrust!
Ready to go! Surrounding us! There!
Take this! Burn it out! Sonic Cap!
Here's our hero!
Dragon
We
Force!
are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong!
What about me? Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Here I come!
Gemini Aqua!
Mirage! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Just went for it. Press the button.
Looks like we won.
A fish! You...
Wait, what? I'll be finally learning how to fish.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
We're finally gonna learn how to fish. Dangerous with the raid of 9. Thank you very much. What were you playing? Destiny 2. Yeah, wasn't there like an update recently? Like today or yesterday there was a new update for that? How are you enjoying it? How was the streams? Don't hesitate to try new fishing holes, fishing steps, fishing 4 steps, cast the line, luring fish, hooking them and reel them in. Okay. Massive DLC released on the 22nd. Ah. Raid and run, gotta get my ass to work. No problem, Dangerous. Catch you later.
The lure. All right, let's do this. Not my lucky day, I guess. Reel it in. We can get a good meal out of this fella.
There we go.
Hopefully it tastes better than it looks.
Okay. Fishing's kind of cool. Quit fishing for now.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely
Wait, shiver down my spine. Who's walking on my grave?
When you put it
Can we
like
stop
that,
with the love sound?
it's
Oh my
worth me
god.
trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay.
Oh. Looks like you know your way to rod. I've been fishing for a long time and built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. Show me the record of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come back and talk to me. Okay. Miguel's rod. Quest, an invitation to fish. Oh, there it is. So close. Probably should save up for that. KO prevention's so strong. Right, real quick, gonna nip BRB, because I need the bathroom real quick. Take this opportunity to get yourself a bite to eat, something to drink, all that lovely stuff. Be back in just a... Oop. Mark it down to continue on now. Okie dokie, artichoke, let's continue going. Heal.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
Oh. Why is everyone so silent?
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she
Hey,
doesn't
Roxy.
serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days.
I have a
I
cat
guess
going
it would be
haywire.
hard to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off...
I'm
old
I'm
habits.
doing good.
I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to
Doing good.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I'm doing good. Enjoying this game. Been really enjoying what I've been playing so far. We'll be grinding at some point. How about yourself? How's everyone in chat doing?
The enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Let's rest.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
I was in hospital last night, but you're okay? Oh no.
Do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Cook before resting. XP boosts. You get sea bass.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
Natural.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get.
You are now closer to Law.
See you guys tomorrow.
There we go, finally. Have a meal with other people. More CP restoration stuff. Save up for that.
I feel pretty refreshed after that. Sleep.
Forge weapons. Of course, there's new stuff. I can raise horses!
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Off into the next area.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Blend it flat!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
You're mine! It's over!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here I come!
Where are you going?
Down you get again.
It's over! Do it! Chisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! It's on! Move it!
It's over! Dance in the wind now! By the power of water!
I tried to do a finisher thing. Mistimed it.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Call
I
us
just
by.
noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
My own power.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Tutorial?
All right.
Tutorial start.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance.
Glacial Spear! He's like trying to keep up with the wolf! Freeze Lancer!
Blending flux! No further. Pierce through.
Lightning
Try
Bolt!
this.
Raging
Damn it!
Tempest!
It's too fast.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Graviton Field! Hurricane! Lightning! Lightning!
In a vine?
Long Flight!
When fascinating like wolves or monkeys, nullify their evasion.
Sonic thrust. Dazzle. Mirage. I'm on. Pierce through. Sonic thrust. Here I come. It's
Cover the caster!
First strike.
In a vine?
I'll run you away. Pierce through.
Hear my call! Strike again!
Blending flash. Dragon form.
Evil!
That's enough. Be still.
Freeze Lancer!
Crush.
The earth throbs in pain.
Photon Flash! Raging Tempest!
No further.
Mega Ray! In here! Power of water!
Here I
Mega
come.
Ray!
You're finished.
Nice, Law!
I'm not
Leave it
done.
all to Law.
Hey, you're not here too, you know!
We're thinning them out.
There we go.
Like me.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that. Unlike the rest of us.
Wow, let go of
Are
your...
you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. Artifacts, specific effects by simply having them. Some these such bonuses can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle them on or off the artifact list. You can now have 6 sets of Astral Arts. Press G in the Astral Arts, switch between the panels. Press Control plus... Oh, okay. acquired 8 artifact types.
What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wish to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us.
No backing down! Now or never. Try this! Swallow dance! Blended blast!
Raging Cascade! Primed and red!
I'm surrounded! It's over! In a bind? Got fire!
I'm stuck! Let it march this handle it!
All yours! You're mine!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Be still! Here I come! Time to let it rip! Here I come! It's over! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Here's a healing dart!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Sonic thrust! Try this! Blended
Healing
blast!
circle!
Thanks! You're finished!
There you are! Top field! Raging
Okay!
lightning!
Take this! Lumus escape!
Glacial field! Here's evil!
Pierce through!
Freeze lancer!
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine!
It was nice while it lasted.
Ignite!
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Guru, come on.
Try this!
Here, let me help! Now, first aid!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Bunch of gold. Take it.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Swallow dance! Blended blast! Lightning thrust!
Airborne beast. My specialty. Flying spree! If they just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
No escape!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Okay. Ready to go to the next bit?
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
Go no further!
Try this!
Here!
Blast!
Not in your dreams!
Pierce through!
Lightning orb!
Blended blast! Dragon form! Try this! Explosive ring! Here I come!
Astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
I'll finish you here and
Dragon
now!
form!
Here!
Eagle fly!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Eat this!
Not in your dreams!
It's over!
Do it! Start!
Photon sweat! Whoa, hey, one at a time!
Pierce through!
Blow away!
Let's get to
Blended
it!
blast! Katana! Commander of Heaven!
Still can't see our last one. I already know what our other one looks like.
Always room for improvement.
One way. And there's enemies.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Try this!
Try this on for size!
Blended blast!
Shadow, I'll be saving this one.
Dragon form! Here I come!
Eagle assault!
You're mine!
I never miss.
You're finished!
Leave the enemy's arse to me.
Now here!
In an instant! Impact block!
That was pretty cool.
You're mine! Pierce through! Eat this! Blended blast!
So those are Danon astral arts. Something you want to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy. I can feel my precision improving.
Hey, God.
Pow! Take catch it out of pit!
Mega Ray!
Sonic Thrust! Talon Hurricane! Glitter Blade! Dragon Form! Eagle Assault!
Lightning! Raging Downfall! Here's a healing arc!
Talon Hurricane! I have no limits! Sonic Thrust! Try this! Take this!
Hear my call!
Coming through! Ha!
Oh, a little bit of frame lag.
Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
Sonic Thrust!
In your dreams!
Pierce through!
Healing flow! I'm ready! Lightning condemned!
We turn the tables on her!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! Try this!
Do it!
Blending Flash! Can't get out of pit! Come on! Coming here!
I'm out! Almost up there!
Infernal Turret! Strike!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
That equipment should come in handy.
Do, 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 do. We're gonna lose our boost thing.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Try this! Blending Flash!
Hey, that! Hey, that! Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Try this! Blending Flash!
Lightning orb!
Hey! Blow them away!
I'll heal you all!
My turn! You're mine! This one's all mine! I owe you one!
Do it!
Why'd you bring it? In an instant! Impact Block!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
We're all pretty much 25. Cool.
Get lost!
Sonic Thrust! Blending Flash! Dragon Form!
Hear my call!
You're mine!
Hear my
Take this! It's over! Pierce through!
I'll finish you here!
You're mine! Dragon Form!
Let the marksman handle this!
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
Do it!
Not a chance!
Looks like we won.
No choice!
Never miss!
This poor enemy.
Sonic Thrust!
Eagle
Blending Flash! Dragon Form!
Rinwell! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Oh, that's cool. Combine of light and darkness.
Barely a blip on our radar.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So, Mahog Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across the...
Out of our way!
Blending Flash! Dragon Form! Take this! Dragon Form!
Now you see what I can do.
Sonic Thrust! Try this! Blending Flash!
Don't mind if I do.
Dragon Form!
Finish! Rinwell! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Come and face me!
Now in the sky!
Take this! Infernal Turret! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! instant! Impact block!
Not seen her with the other runner yet.
Some kind of old house?
Out of our way!
I'll take you all off! I'm on!
Raging storm!
Now I can let loose! Dragon Swarm! All yours, Kisara!
I've seen that one before because I've seen that one in the beta.
Not in your dreams!
Attack time! Rending Splash! Dragon Swarm! You're finished! Now I'm in the groove! I'll smash you! First strike! You're done! Dragon Swarm! Talon Hurricane! Try this! Rending Splash! Doubling! In an instant! Impact block! Now! Here I come! I'm on! Lunar Rondo! This one's all mine! First strike!
So much for sitting this fight out.
Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Find that. If this ends up being the right way by accident, I'm going to have to go all the way back for a thing.
Our way!
In a bind!
In the wind!
Laser spear!
Pierce evil!
Dragon Swarm!
More with that Green laser! Arch shield!
The ring! You're done!
Laser fire! Pierce
Lunar
evil!
Rondo!
Astrolatus
Rising
raging
spear!
laser!
Dragon Swarm! I'm on! Try this! Explosive ring!
Pieces! Attack time! Magna ray!
Do it!
More with that kick!
I'm on a roll now!
Just don't let up. Go completely ruthless.
No back take! No, they got me flanked!
Sonic Thrust! Try this!
Not on my watch!
Rending Splash!
Raging cascade!
Burn!
One more time!
Try harder! Now!
Hey, let's
You're mine!
do they not teach you to say thank you in
Doubling!
Danish?
In an instant! Impact block! My turn! Here I come! You're on! It's a rip and tear! Pierce through!
Burning lightning orb!
There we go.
I'm even stronger than before.
This might be some decent.
Mage outfit. Let me check some stuff because I'm sure we got some equipment and things before. Just want to make sure everyone's on the latest bit.
Mint.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
No, to run all the way back regardless. Do, do, do. So I've got a bit up here that's unknown, a bit over here that's unknown, and then that bit. Question is, which way is the right way?
Hi, Hoodle! Where are you going? They're surrounding us! Warriors, hear my call!
You're mine!
Laser spear! This one's mine! In here! Freeze laser! Ready! Alright, on
Sonic
this
Thrust!
time!
Here I come!
Flame!
Blended Blast!
Pierce
through! I owe you one.
I'm on. Hear my call.
Dragon Form!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
Now.
And still is...
Hey!
Blow them away!
Lightning condemned.
My turn!
Eat this!
It's up! It's time!
All day.
Stunner!
Flame of
Try this!
Hear my call. Now.
Here and now! Escape!
Air thrust.
You're finished!
Freeze laser.
Sonic Thrust!
Dragon Shout!
Blended Blast! Dragon Form!
Energy. Lightning arc shield. Do it. Thunderblade.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
So this way is completely optional.
Guess I misread the...
No backing down!
Sonic Thrust!
I know this.
Dragon Form!
Here.
Try this!
If it's in the sky, it'll
Frozen Ring!
reload.
Pierce through!
Raging storm. All right. This one's got your.
Here we go.
Action to action!
Here, let me help.
Now!
Okay. Now I've seen all of his now. That's pretty cool. I just need to see the last of Cassandra's.
You're on! Dragon Form!
Water, hear my call.
Try it!
Never more down.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Sonic Thrust! Blended Blast!
Glacial spear.
Dragon Form! You're on!
Do it.
Lumusdigital! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
So I just need to see her with Mage now.
Let's keep moving.
And I've seen all the team-ups.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Try this! I'm on it! Blended Blast!
Don't mind if I do.
Pierce through!
Champion swirl.
Ignite! Take this! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
Here I go.
Not a chance! Here and now! Mirage!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble
Turn the
as ever.
tables on!
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back!
Don't mind if I do.
Escape!
Do it.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Dragon!
Oh god, I've just seen our cure points. We're running low on those.
Work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Ooh, that was a grade 4 stone. All this way down here to heal someone. Suppose that's fine, because we do need to heal people to unlock one of our skill tree things.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Now, is this the right way? There's a camp up ahead.
What's that big tower over there?
We should be able to cook here.
Yeah, let's press to get back our cure points. I have no idea what this place is. So it's like, hey, this is where I go level 50
It's
stuff.
important to get your rest.
Yes, I didn't even check to see who else needs stuff. I need to get sea bass. Law needs to cook some stuff.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this.
Very well.
Mind if we chat a little?
Poodle, come here, sweetie. Woo! Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Hoodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Ooh.
Fat shame!
Everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Poodle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later.
Go now closer.
Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Oh, we're refining some things now, are we? Yeah. Craft and equipped. Craft and equipped. These never got made for you. So now I can craft and equip these for you. Not going to do anything with stuff yet.
Not this way, I guess.
Let's try that again, but with jumping.
Not this way, I guess.
Nope, that's blocked off till later, I guess. I mean, if I'm fast traveling around places... Let's quickly go to the Owl Forest, because there's probably something going on here. Free stuff? Some armor. And that's it. Oh, I've got side quests in places. Even back in Calabria. Oh, we may even do like a bit of backtracking at some point.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
So everything's respawned. This is the way we want to go.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Sonic thrust!
This one's mine.
These fists have got your name on them!
Do it! We got fire!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
This one's all mine! You're finished!
Do it!
Lunar
Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. Glacial
Marcher,
Spear.
I'm on it!
Pierce the air with the wind. In here. Freeze Blazer.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
That's certainly a way to finish it off.
One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Nothing in there.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well. When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
You got a big shield.
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, What do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be
I guess
honest,
she's going to become the mother of the
we're
group.
eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it? No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
This guy, he gives me very much the catchy vibes from Persona.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Let's we go. Oh. What was that?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I am putting my foot down.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
hello.
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
We just got our ass handed.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire.
Oh, good lord, we're fighting him.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
It's unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? Here goes.
Dragon Swarm! Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
How do I stop him?
You can show me your strength.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
That's much better.
Will this help?
Eat this!
Healing circle. Thank you.
Take this! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Oh. Ooh. He's destroying us.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
She got a shot off.
A wretch like you? Till next time.
Who the fuck was that?
Wake up, please!
Alfin?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought you were...
I'm fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Is no one going to question about the glow from his eye?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nies, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
I honestly get the feeling Alphen is half Renan, half Denon. And the eye that's covered that we don't see doing anything, that's like the eye of a Renan.
You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that. But there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
No, you just more look pissed
I
off.
can't feel pain. But you still can. Can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Move on to the next area, I guess. Oh. Reach the next town already? It's fucked.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nies, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah. This doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Go through
All
these.
of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danons and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danons rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
He's asking when he molts.
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
And on that bombshell, we're going to